What are the unsolved mysteries hidden within the pages of the Bible? From ancient enigmas to cosmic phenomena, these biblical stories continue to puzzle scholars and believers alike. The Bible is filled with tales that raise more questions than answers, inviting us to explore the unknown. Who were the mysterious Nephilim? Where is the Ark of the Covenant today? What really guided the Magi to Jesus' birthplace? These questions stir our imagination and challenge our understanding of history and faith. Join us as we unravel these biblical mysteries, exploring their significance and the possibilities they present. Now let's step into the world of these ancient texts and uncover the secrets that have intrigued humanity for generations. The enigma of the Nephilim. Have you ever wondered who or what the Nephilim really were? These mysterious figures appear in the book of Genesis, described as the offspring of the sons of God and the daughters of men. But what does that mean? Their origins and nature have puzzled readers and sparked debates among scholars and theologians for centuries. Some people think the Nephilim might have been giants, given the ancient descriptions of their size and strength. Others wonder if they were fallen angels, blending divine and human characteristics in a way that defied natural laws. Could they have been powerful leaders or warriors from ancient times whose reputations grew into legend? The Nephilim are a captivating mystery that invites us to consider how ancient people understood the world around them. Different cultures have stories about mysterious beings that once walked the earth, suggesting that these tales may hold deeper truths about humanity's past. As we explore the enigma of the Nephilim, we're left with more questions than answers. Were they giants? Of the Nephilim, we're left with more questions than answers. Were they giants, fallen angels, or something else entirely? This mystery encourages us to look closer at the stories and symbols in the Bible, seeking to understand what they might reveal about history and belief. The Lost Tribes of Israel. What happened to the 10 lost tribes of Israel? This question has intrigued historians and scholars for generations. According to the Bible, these tribes were exiled by the Assyrian Empire, and then they seemed to disappear from history. Their fate remains one of the Bible's great unsolved mysteries. Some believe the tribes assimilated into other cultures, blending into societies far from their original homeland. Others think they might have migrated to distant lands, continuing their traditions in places we would never expect. There are even theories suggesting that these tribes became the ancestors of modern nations, influencing cultures and people in ways we might not realize. The mystery of the lost tribes invites us to think about how identities and cultures change over time. In our interconnected world, stories of migration and assimilation are familiar, and the lost tribes remind us that these processes have been part of human history for centuries. As we consider the possibilities, we're left wondering where these tribes went and how their stories continue to impact us today. Could their descendants be living among us, carrying on traditions passed down through the ages? The fate of the lost tribes remains a puzzle that sparks curiosity and inspires the imagination. The Ark of the Covenant. Where is the Ark of the Covenant today? This sacred chest, which held the 10 Commandments, has fascinated people for centuries. According to biblical accounts, it was the symbol of God's presence and power among the Israelites. But after the Babylonian conquest of Jerusalem, the Ark vanished from historical records, leaving its fate a mystery. Some stories suggest the Ark was hidden to protect it from invaders, perhaps in a secret chamber or cave. Others think it might have been destroyed during the chaos of the conquest, lost forever in the sands of time. There are also tales of the Ark being transported to distant lands, preserved in places like Ethiopia, or hidden in secret locations known only to a few. The mystery of the Ark's location has inspired countless adventures and quests, with archaeologists, historians, and treasure hunters searching for clues that might reveal its whereabouts. Its significance as a sacred relic makes the search even more intriguing, capturing the imagination of people worldwide. Whether hidden, destroyed, or preserved, the Ark of the Covenant remains an enduring symbol of faith and mystery. Its story invites us to explore the unknown and wonder about the treasures of the past that might still be waiting to be discovered. The true location of Mount Sinai. Where exactly is Mount Sinai, the place where Moses received the Ten Commandments? This question has puzzled historians, archaeologists, and biblical scholars for years. Mount Sinai is a site of great significance in the Bible, but its exact location remains a mystery, with several places claiming to be the true mountain. Many believe Mount Sinai is located in the Sinai Peninsula, where the traditional Mount Sinai, known as Jebel Musa, has been a popular pilgrimage site for centuries. Others argue that the true location could be in Saudi Arabia, where mountains like Jebel al-Lawz have been proposed based on certain clues and interpretations of biblical texts. Some even suggest that it might be in Jordan, adding another layer to this intriguing mystery. Despite numerous expeditions and studies, no definitive archaeological evidence has confirmed any of these sites as the true Mount Sinai. Each location has its own compelling arguments and stories, but the question remains unanswered. The search for Mount Sinai invites us to explore the landscapes of history and faith, wondering where this monumental event truly took place. Until concrete evidence emerges, the true location of Mount Sinai remains an enticing puzzle waiting to be solved. The identity of the Pharaoh of the Exodus. Who was the Pharaoh during the Exodus? This question has sparked debates among historians, archaeologists, and biblical scholars for generations. The Bible tells the dramatic story of Moses leading the Israelites out of Egypt, but it doesn't name the Pharaoh who ruled at that time. This has led to much speculation and many theories about his identity. Some scholars suggest Ramses II, the great builder known for his monumental constructions and long reign, as the possible pharaoh of the Exodus. Others propose Thutmose II, a powerful ruler whose military campaigns and expansive empire align with some of the biblical timeline. There are even theories pointing to lesser-known pharaohs, each backed by different interpretations of historical and archaeological data. Despite extensive research and debate, no concrete evidence has definitively identified the Pharaoh of the Exodus. Each candidate brings its own set of intriguing possibilities and insights, but the lack of clear records from that era keeps the Pharaoh's identity a tantalizing mystery. The search for this elusive figure invites us to imagine ancient Egypt's bustling palaces and the tensions of a pivotal moment in biblical history. Until new discoveries emerge, the identity of the Exodus Pharaoh remains an open question, adding to the rich tapestry of biblical mysteries. The mystery of Melchizedek. Who was Melchizedek, the mysterious priest-king who blessed Abraham? This intriguing figure appears briefly in the book of Genesis, but his presence has sparked endless curiosity and debate among scholars and theologians. Unlike many other biblical figures, Melchizedek's origins and role are shrouded in mystery. In Genesis, Melchizedek is introduced as the king of Salem and a priest of God Most High. He meets Abraham and offers him bread and wine, blessing him in a moment that seems rich with symbolic meaning. This encounter is brief but powerful, leading to numerous interpretations about who Melchizedek really was and what he represented. Later references in Psalms and the book of Hebrews only add to the enigma, suggesting that Melchizedek's priesthood is eternal and unique. Some speculate that he was a Canaanite king, while others see him as a precursor to or even a foreshadowing of Jesus Christ. The mystery of Melchizedek challenges us to consider the layers of meaning in biblical texts and the figures who appear within them. His story continues to captivate and inspire, inviting readers to explore the depths of biblical narrative and the hidden connections between its characters. The writing on the wall. Imagine being at a royal feast when suddenly a mysterious hand appears and writes a cryptic message on the wall. This is the scene in the book of Daniel during King Belshazzar's lavish banquet. The message, "Mean, tekel, upharsin," left everyone stunned and terrified as they struggled to understand its meaning. Belshazzar called for his wise men, but none could interpret the message. Then Daniel, known for his wisdom and connection to the divine, was summoned. Daniel explained that the words foretold the end of Belshazzar's kingdom, as they meant numbered, weighed, divided. This interpretation declared that God had judged the king and his reign was about to be over. The mysterious nature of the writing and the supernatural event continue to intrigue scholars and theologians. Was it a divine warning, a sign of impending doom, or something more symbolic? The story invites us to think about the ways that messages from the divine might appear in our lives, often in unexpected ways. The phrase "writing on the wall" has entered our language as a metaphor for impending judgment or unavoidable fate, highlighting the lasting impact of this extraordinary biblical event. The Star of Bethlehem. What was the Star of Bethlehem that guided the Magi to the birthplace of Jesus? This celestial mystery has captivated astronomers and theologians for centuries. The Bible tells us that wise men from the east followed a star to find the newborn king, but the true nature of this star remains a topic of much debate. Some believe the star could have been a comet, shining brightly in the night sky and capturing the attention of those who studied the heavens. Others propose it might have been a rare planetary conjunction, where planets align closely and create a spectacular sight. There are also those who think it was a supernatural phenomenon, a miraculous sign meant to announce the birth of Jesus in a way that transcends natural explanations. This possibility adds a layer of divine mystery to the event, inviting us to consider the ways that God might use creation to communicate with humanity.